Hey there, welcome back. To those of you who have been here before, today we are talking about standard form to slope-intercept form. And standard form is AX plus BY is equal to C. Slope-intercept form is Y equals MX plus B. So note there's a negative C. That means that in this AX plus BY equals C, that the C value in today's problems are going to be negative. We're going to see what happens there. To help figure out my signs, I like to use Sleepy Dude. If you've never seen him before, this is how he works. So, for instance, if you have a negative in your problem, like this one, where it's negative 20 and positive 5, I would circle both of those and see that the answer to that should be negative. Now, if I had another Sleepy Dude and the problems were just if it was negative 20 and negative 5 instead of positive, then both of those numbers would be negative, a negative and a negative, which means the answer will be positive. So let's see how that would work exactly. You guys are already familiar. If you've watched 6.2 A and B, you're familiar with Mr. D. We're going to move, rewrite, and divide. Here we go. Step number 1, move the X to the other side, opposite sign. Rewrite. So this is 2y is equal to, when you rewrite, make sure that you take whatever sign along with it, negative 7x and minus 10. Now, the last step is going to be divide by the coefficient with y to everything. So now this is 2 divided by 2, which is positive 1y. And this is a negative and a positive. So going back to that Sleepy Dude with that negative and positive, you know the answer is going to be negative. 7 over 2 does not reduce as a fraction. And then again with the 10 and 2, with it being a negative and a positive, the answer will be negative. And 10 divided by 2 is 5. All right, so there's another example B, but we are going to work out number 11. Okay, so in this example, there's going to be some double negatives happening here. So let's start off here. Remember, I'm going to make Sleepy Dude nice and big here so that we can keep him in mind as we're moving through. Move the 3, so negative 3x. Rewrite. So negative 8y is equal to negative 3x minus 58. And then the last step there is divide. Divide by that coefficient of negative 8, divide by negative 8, and divide by negative 8. So this one looks a little tough because 8 divided by 8, that goes smoothly. Now is equal to, remember, if you have a negative and a negative, the answer is going to be positive. So this becomes a positive. 3 over 8 does not reduce as a fraction. A negative and a negative is a positive. 58 over 8, it would either be a decimal, or I just like to reduce mine as a fraction. I know that they each divide by 2, and when they do, that becomes 29 over 4. And so your final answer is this guy, even though he has those double fractions.